Hello, fishy people. Just wanted to give an update on the nerite snail tank. So, if you look at one of my previous videos, I showed this tank here and it was completely swarmed and covered in algae. And what I ended up doing was I dropped about 4 nerite snails in here. And as you can see from the glass, they did work. Like, all the algae is gone. It's been about a month and a half, but prior to that, I'd say maybe about 2 to 3 weeks in, they pecked this entire thing clean. I just haven't bothered to make a video about it until now. What I actually ended up doing was I moved one of the 4 nerites into the neighboring tank just because that one was getting quite a bit of algae, and yeah, it works. I gotta say, it works pretty gosh darn well. It definitely beats manually scrubbing. The fact that you don't ever have to like worry about algae on your glass again, and it's just like spotlessly clean. That's a really big plus for me, and so I definitely recommend other people if you're interested in cleaning the green spot algae off of your glass, because shrimps can't handle that, and bladder snails or pond snails also won't be able to peck at that. But nerites are boss, man. They do work. But yeah, you should definitely check out the last video I posted just to get an idea of how dirty this tank was. Like, you could not even see through it because it was completely covered in green algae, and these guys just in a span of like a couple of days, I started seeing like these little zigzag lines like coming across, like, and yeah, they just, slow and steady. They took the whole thing down. So good on them. I'm proud of my boys. Well, anyway, just wanted to post this update and let people know, yes, it works. Yes, you should do it, and it's a very cheap and effective way to clean up your fish tank. Well, I say cheap because my local fish store was selling nerites for about like $2 to $3 a piece, and these live for about 2 years or so. I think 1 or 2 nerites. I think 1 nerite for a 10-gallon was perfectly fine, but I just threw another one in there. I'd say maybe like 1 nerite per 10-gallon of your tank should be sufficient to keep everything clean. But I also looked into buying nerites online because I wanted to get like some different breeds, and man, the shipping is expensive. It's like $30. So yeah, at that point, if you don't have like a local fish store that sells nerites, then yeah, it could be a little troublesome. Maybe you can take a look at places like eBay or something. Anyway, best of luck, and hope you all have a nice day. Goodbye.